spent some time here on a Thursday evening kicking it with Kysii and just basically, showing love, supporting me. I've been doing this, I think now I'm going on 2 years. You can find me pretty much on all the platforms. So I'm giving a shout out to most of the people that are Spreaker because we have a live chat room that we're doing right now live. But also shout out to the iHeartRadio listeners. Shout out to the iTunes listeners. Shout out to the Google Play podcast listeners. TuneIn Radio listeners. Those who are listening to me on Kysii.com, XSquadAffiliates.com, 2livestewsradio.com, which is the new domain, 2livestewsradio.com, which is where we're broadcasting right now. And also on my mobile app. So wherever you're getting it, however you're getting it, thank you. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for just supporting and doing what you're doing. So it's a big thing, man. I'm just happy. Like I said, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to, be able to chop it up with you, my man. We actually going track by track, the way we did it with House of Fly. You know how it is. You kind of in the chat room and got how the format is. I'm actually going through, we're going to go through these tracks. We're going to see how you created it, what it was, the inspiration behind it. And then hopefully we're going to sell some beats. Some artists that's listening on here, we're going to sell some beats by the end of this night. Because y'all ain't going to be denied. Y'all going to hear this stuff like, I got to have it. I got to have it. And my man, I don't know if y'all watch wrestling, but the Honky Tonk Man said everybody can be bought. So these tracks, I'm sure, with the right price can be bought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do.
Yes, sir. Anyway, I see you in there, Victor Moore. He told me he's going to troll me till I can't take it anymore. I ain't looking at you, Victor. I ain't paying no attention to you, man. I'm used to this. I got hard skin. My man Grego been in here every day, all chats. So, master trolling, I'm used to, brother. It won't shake me. Now, let's start at the top here, my man. How you doing this evening, first off?
Man, I'm good, man. I just want to say thank you to you for giving me the opportunity to showcase my music on your show. I really appreciate that. I want to say thank you to all the listeners tuning in as well. I appreciate your time and listen to my music. So I hope you like what you hear.
Man, they gonna love what they hear. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, based upon everybody that I've known, like I said, we've been playing the House of Flies music, you know what I'm saying, for a few weeks. Not just on my show, but also on Doug Stewart's show. Shout out to the homie Doug Stewart, who gave us this platform, allowing us to stream over the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, aka the 2 Live Stews Radio Network. So we're happy, man, that we're able to have this platform and be able to, like I said, once I have this platform, I'm able to share what my views and the things I like and the people I like to interact with in my network with my friends and my family. And that's what my listeners are, my friends and family. So, yeah, I'm happy, man, to be able to share you and your gifts, because your gifts come from above out to others.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And I appreciate all the love that the House of Fly is getting. I mean, the love that we've been receiving is amazing. I really, we really worked hard trying to put together this project, and it just came out to be on a whole nother level. And shout out to Taj and Petey. If y'all out there listening, I love y'all. Y'all like my brother and sister, man. And stay tuned, because we cooking up that second one. That second one's got some heat. So y'all stay tuned for that.
I believe you too, bro. I believe it's got that heat too. I really believe you on that, man. Because, like I said, that was impressive. They were laughing at me because I was real animated. I was real animated on that car. That's what they said. We ain't heard you like that. I wanted to bring energy to the thing. You know what I'm saying? So when I do a show, I do shows with all kind of vibes and everything. I'm a pretty much even key guy, but I just wanted them to feel the energy. Feel the love that I felt, you know what I'm saying? The music was spiritual. The music actually reached deep into the soul. And that's what I wanted to bring, is that it actually reached into the soul. And, you know what I'm saying? It was something that I was proud to be associated with, So.
Right. Hey, man, and that's real. I mean, that's all that we can ask for, is those type of reactions, and that's what we we're in it for it to really move people, and especially with the House of Fly project, moving people to open their minds to elevate themselves, and just think in a more positive mindset. So, when we hear reactions like what you get, I loved it, man. It brought a whole different energy to me. That's what we do it for. That's what we do it for. So that's real. That's love.
My man Jelani was talking best, man. Like, man, I'm upset, man.
What up, Jelani? that's my boy. That's my boy, man. Yeah.
He talking about, I'm upset, man. I'm upset, and I'm just hearing about this right now.
No, he was mad, man. Yeah, he was mad, man. I had so much going on that day, man. I forgot to hit him on the text, man, and let him know that I was doing the show with you, man. Because of course, I met you through Jelani. So it's my bad, bro. I was gonna get the info to you.
That's what I'm saying, man. It is all good, man. It is all good because he gonna get it because you know what I'm saying. We run that network, man. That's what we do.
Right.
So the information was gonna get to him, man. It just was secondhand. That what he mad. That's secondhand. It was secondhand information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a little salty about that.
Hey. It's all good, man. It is all good. So shout out to my man Jelani. Wait a minute, show another X Squad affiliate. Yeah. So let's find out first off. Where are you originally from?
Hey, you know what? I'm from. Well, okay. Originally, I was born in Wisconsin. I'm from this city right outside of Milwaukee called Racine. But my parents wanted to move me and my sister to a better situation, so they moved down here in the early '80s. And when I was looking at the website, Kysii, and I looked at your profile. You you're from Marietta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I'm from. Where I'm from.
You lived in Marietta. You grew up in Marietta.
I grew up in Marietta. Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. So I went to Bell Ferry Elementary, J.J. Daniel Middle School, Sprayberry High School, Kennesaw State University.
Wow,
Cobb County. Those are my stomping grounds. So I was surprised that okay. So he's in Marietta, man. That's the crib.
I'm now in Powder Springs. Now I moved a little further out. I had to give me a little more land.
Yeah. I used to be all through Powder Springs too. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah, but I'm right in the crazy part. I'm in the part of Powder Springs where everything spans. I'm right at where the border. I'm like 2 minutes from the Ackworth border, 2 minutes from the Kennesaw border, or Hiram's border, or Marietta's border. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like
okay, yeah, you deep out there.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like I can actually go, like I said, like 2 or 3 minutes for real, and get to every one of them cities. That don't make any sense to me. I'm like, okay, I'm like at a star or something. This is nuts. But yeah, that's that's basically how it works, man.
Yeah.
So growing up here in Cobb County now, all right. So that don't give you that big city, like, okay, man, he got his inspiration living on the streets of New York, man, or who's in LA, man, trying to make, you know what I'm saying? So you here from Cobb County. All right, so I'm still trying to dig into your inspiration here. How did you get started on this thing, man? How did you become a producer in this music? How did it get into you like that?
Well, just from just a very small age, just really, into music. I remember I cried for my first guitar when I was about 7 years old. Daddy bought it for me. I never picked it up, learned how to play it. I just wanted it. Eventually, I got into middle school and I wanted a saxophone so bad, and my dad said, you never picked up that guitar. Why should I buy you a saxophone? Dad, I promise you, for real, I'm gonna learn how to play it. And I learned how to play it. I always excelled in music. I was the only sixth grader in like the 8th grade jazz band.
So you was that man out there.
From there, went on into high school, continued playing with the band. I was too cool for marching band. You know what I'm saying? So I just stayed with the jazz. I stayed with the jazz band. So from there, I started dabbling in the keys and whatnot. And right after college, I was in college kind of off and on. I started. I had a good friend of mine that saw something in me. And he decided to purchase my first drum machine.
Wow.
And
that was a friend of yours that did it?
Yeah. His name is Ronald Norwood. We call him Bully because he looked like a bully.
Man, shout out to Ronald Norwood, man. Shout out to Ronald Norwood, man. The bully.
Yeah. So me and then we hooked up with one of my other best friends. His name's KT, and we started this thing. We started this thing, man. It's called 3HM. It stood for Three Headed Monster.
Okay.
And that's what we were. And we just kind of, honed the craft. I was the producer. Bully was the artist. KT was the manager. That's how we had it set up. And from there, we made music. We put out a couple albums just locally. Life takes people different places, and we stopped making music together, but they're still very close to me, man. I just talked to KT yesterday, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Still very close to me. They still enjoying being involved in music and being involved in everything that I do. So really, if it wasn't for them believing in me, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Oh wow! I'm sorry, man. Yeah. This dude say he gonna troll. He trolling me, man. So he just made me bust out laughing in the middle of your comment. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good.
He talking about I'm not gonna apologize for that in the heat of the night comment, man. I'm like, what? That just came out of left field, man. Like, because he look like old boy Howard Rollins in the heat of the night, man. So he gonna try to get me back, man. All that. Hey, man. I'm not even gonna look at your chat no more, man. I might ban you.
Hey, man. Hey, how you see? I know they be tripping in the chat room, man.
Yeah, the chat room
I was
crazy.
cracking up. I was cracking up last time I was on the show, man. But that's cool, man.
Hey, so one of my other chatters, man, my man Sluggo, that's my cousin. He asked, "How did you develop your style, man? Did you pattern it after somebody? Did you have an inspiration?" He said, "You got a super smooth style."
Yeah.
To your beats.
So it's Timbaland. It's Timbo the King. Timbaland is my favorite producer. He is the I would probably say. Well, I mean, I've got six other influences, but Timbaland was kind of like my main one. Some of the other people, other producers that influenced me, Quincy Jones. On the hip hop side, Just Blaze and Kanye West, and even with the electronic music, Daft Punk. Those are all major influences in my life. You know what I'm saying? Pharrell.
For real. That's Virginia. I'm really from Virginia. So I actually
really?
Okay. I'm from the 757.
Okay.
Yep, that's where I grew up in
right.
Virginia.
So
man. Timbaland and Pharrell.
Oh yeah, so you was all in it. You was all in it. Yeah. So I mean, the thing about Timbaland that really grasped me was his versatility. Timbaland can make a dope hip hop beat. He can make a ill R&B track, and he'll hit you with some EDM. He'll hit and the thing to me that really set Tim apart were his drum patterns.
Right.
So
right.
He had this bounce to his tracks, and like a lot of his tracks, a lot of his beats could go either way. Like, when we're talking about, hip hop and R&B, it could be, either a hip hop track or it could be, R&B track, it can go either way. And I think Aaliyah was great at writing that instrumental and really, help, kind of catapult, his career and being able to give us, an artist with that beautiful voice, but the drums are so hip hop that you're still gonna bob your head, you're still gonna bounce. You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna want to make you dance. So definitely Timbaland, man. Timbaland, and even to this day, I mean, he's still a major influence. When I listen to these last two Justin Timberlake albums, amazing.
Yes, I agree.
His attention to detail, how he layers the sound, how he tweaks the sound. you know, it still to this day just blows me away. So definitely Timberland.
All right, this is what we're gonna do, bro. We jumping right in.